So we are joined in the studio by one of San Francisco's Sylvan Production members.
Awesome.
Andrew Holmgren.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome. Woo!
Woo! Yeah, it's good to be here. Woo! Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Big old round of applause.
We've got a clip here just to introduce.
We're going to start off with the clip.
This is from YouTube's. He's associated with Dylan Moran. How does that make you feel? When your name comes up, Dylan Moran comes up as well.
Oh, I think he tagged me in his videos so he'd get more views.
All right, cool. So let's have a little listen.
It's like Parasites.
This public service announcement
I'd go so far as to say that it's probably the best hangover cure.
Damn those, God, you can't control those silly...
And weed wasn't on the list. But number one on the list was just go to the gym. Just go to the gym. Yeah, right. Like, I'm going to wake up in the morning feeling like shit. Go outside. Go all the way to the gym. Pay for a membership. Pretend like I know what I'm doing on these machines, and then sit in a steam room with old naked dudes. No, man, I'm gonna smoke blunts in the dark and watch Friday. And then next Friday after next, all about the Benjamins, Triple X State of the Union, Anaconda, Barbershop 2 back in business. Are we there yet? Are we done yet? Basically what I'm getting at is it's going to be an Ice Cube movie marathon. And you guys are all invited.
All right, so that was Andrew Holmgren. You looked a lot younger in that clip, man. Now you're starting to look like fucking Grizzly Adams.
I just got lazy with my hair removal techniques.
No, not at all. You're just growing into...
Wait a minute, your eyebrows are more bushy.
Well, that's hair, right?
He's getting old. He's like got hair coming out of his ears, out of his eyebrows.
Pretty soon you look like one of the like dwarves from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I got these aches and pains. It's the worst.
Oh, yeah. Well, just wait. It gets better.
So you're a member of Sylvan Productions. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And what is Sylvan Productions?
Sylvan is, there's fancy definitions. I prefer the definition of we're a bunch of poor comedians who live in a house and run shows. And I think we have more nights where we have shows every month than nights when we don't.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
How many poor comedians are we talking about living in this house?
There's 12 of us in the house, and then there's several people who end up staying there kind of sporadically, so there's maybe like 15 of us in total.
How many bathrooms?
There are 2 bathrooms.
That's doable.
How clean are the bathrooms? Are they filthy?
They're clean sometimes, but they have to get pretty filthy.
You used to have a guy living under the stairs in the coat closet.
How very Harry Potter.
Yeah, well, he kind of still does live there. He's got a room with a couch in it, but he never moved his bed out of that closet. So,
what is his name? It sounds like he's probably got a weird name.
His name's Colin Holtz. It's not that weird, but he spells Colin with a K. So.
Is he still human after living in that closet?
A little less human, but he's got some qualities. So,
it's like got some good qualities. Yeah. Is that a Ralph Lauren shirt you're wearing?
Yeah.
What is up with that? You feel? Does that make you uncomfortable?
Maria's going to get all mad about what?
What's wrong with Ralph Lauren?
That's just like preppy. You need to be a comedian wearing a Ralph Lauren shirt.
You could be faux preppy.
Yeah.
His parents bought... Mark's very against this. Mark's dad used to make him shovel snow in order to get breakfast.
Yeah.
So he doesn't like preppies. He doesn't like people getting given Ralph Lauren shirts.
Yeah, exactly. I grew up in this town where like it was all this nouveau riche assholes, kind of thing.
Are you a nouveau riche asshole?
It'd be a first if someone called me that, but I don't know, maybe.
What about
You're a starving artist. Would you rather be a nouveau riche asshole or a starving artist with no money?
Well, I mean, are you saying starving artist with no money, like that's like the better option? Because one of them sounds like I'm not hungry all the time.
Well, if you had to take a choice.
So he wants to be a nouveau riche asshole. That's what he's saying. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, if starving or rich, like I'll take the rich.
Would you rather? I mean, this way. Would you rather be a nouveau riche evil asshole who caused people to die, or would you rather be a starving artist?
I feel like these questions are leading me in a certain direction.
I would be. I have the answer. I would be. I would be a nouveau riche asshole.
Yeah.
Who then would see the light.
Oh yeah, of course.
And then use my money to do good and create my own fun stuff.
Famous last words, Dan. I don't know. After you put you in some nice robes and have all these hot guys around you with drugs, you can go off the deep end.
I'll be like, who are you? Security. Get rid of this strange man in the dress.
I feel like once you become a nouveau riche asshole, like the second part of that mission, you'll forget about it.
Well, maybe.
You would, because what you do, the first thing you would do is you would go on this huge vacation traveling around the world.
Well, fuck, that would last a decade, yeah.
Yeah, and then pretty
Bye.
soon you would have all these servers. You started getting laid all the time and taking more drugs. And
Start.
I feel like we're playing Keepings Off. Have you ever played Keepings Off?
No.
No, I think it's
Wait.
some Australian thing.
Where
Yeah.
two people have a ball and there's a guy in the middle, and the two guys throw the ball over his head, and he tries to get the ball off
Oh,
him.
monkey in the middle.
Monkey in the middle. That's who you are right now.
I was going to say Smear the Queer.
Have you played Smear the Queer, Andrew Holmgren?
Yeah, like Kill the Pill. We didn't call it Smear the Queer, but yeah.
What's Smear the Queer?
I don't know.
It's a game where someone has a ball and everyone tackles them.
Right.
Oh, that's kind of homophobic, isn't
It's
it?
terribly homophobic.
Although everyone's running towards the queer.
And they're all
aren't they?
rolling around and stuff.
Well, I mean, it depends on what you get off on. I mean, you know, a little hand there, a little hand there.
Homophobia and homoeroticism are always very closely
Very close.
intermingled.
Oh, yeah.
Very close.
Yeah, this study that shows that all the people who are the most, they put this. Actually, I saw this study where they put something on your penis to see what your erectal
Oh,
reaction
right,
to different
right,
types
right,
of
right.
porn, and the ones who were obviously the most anti-gay were the ones who got turned on by gay porn the most. And they
actually,
proved it.
That's
in the
why we
study,
bring
yeah.
you in, Andrew. We're going to conduct one of these tests
Yeah.
on our own.
Philippe, get the
Philippe,
equipment
get the
on.
wires out.
We're gonna. What we do is we bring in guests.
You hold
and
them
we
down and I'll-
attach electrodes to your
Oh, this
penis.
is going to be great.
We're going to show you all different kinds of gay porn. And if you get turned on, well, then you have to join us.
So these
And
people
then
who are
lesbian
like
porn.
these people who are super homophobic, they've agreed to a study where they come in to watch gay porn.
Well, to agree, I don't know. To watch different types of porn, I think. But yeah,
Or
that's
maybe
a good
they were just
question.
told they were going to get juice and cookies later.
Okay.
That
'Cause,
is
you know,
the,
that'd bring me in no matter
think
what.
that's-
Okay, whatever.
that's
Got
the
juice and
one
cookies.
kind of porn I've never watched is gay porn.
Never ever.
You ever watch
No, and
lesbian
I've-
porn?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
you watch gay porn.
Good move, Dan.
Thank you.
Good.
Good. Gay doesn't mean
Dan
gender,
gets
man.
1 point.
Hold on a second. What did you say?
I said gay doesn't mean the gender.
I bet, then why is it called the Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras?
That's a good point. And that's a point for Andrew. You guys are tied.
Why isn't it just called Gay Mardi Gras?
Because the lesbians wouldn't shut the fuck up about it that we included them.
You're right. GLBT is gay, lesbian. So gay implies male gay.
He's lesbianophobic.
No, I'm not. I love my lesbians. What
I don't know, Dan. I've never seen you with. I've seen you with a lesbian.
are you talking about?
Dan's only a part of the B.
I've only supplied our lesbian correspondent Simone Campbell, who's sick today, and so
That's true.
can't make it.
That's a point for Dan.
Feel better, Simone.
A lot of points going around.
Yeah, come
I
on,
know.
monkey in the middle, say something. How's your show going on Saturday night?
Oh yeah, Saturday.
What's your show on Saturday night?
My show on Saturday night, I got a show called Get Yucked Up. It's the third Saturday of every month at the Dirty Tricks Saloon in the Richmond.
And it's a big event this weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, this weekend, tomorrow, Saturday, on 420, it's going to be 2 years of us doing comedy at this bar that used to be a comedy club. And so I don't know really what's going to happen, but
It's
we're
a-
doing it up.
Dirty Tricks, yeah?
Dirty Tricks,
And
yeah.
it used to be the Holy City Zoo.
Holy City Zoo, which was where like everyone back in the 80s and before that got started. Robin Williams included, Ellen DeGeneres, Bob Saget, everybody.
But, well, if Bob Saget performed
If
there,
Bob-
well,
yeah,
well, exactly.
everyone should
We should
go.
all be so lucky.
The Tourette's guy.
We all deserve a full house in our lives at some point.
But it is. It's a really good show.
So,
They
how many
really
years
pack it out.
have you been doing comedy?
I've been doing comedy for 3 years now, and I've been doing this show for like little more than 2 years. We had it at another venue before this one, but yeah, it's great.
I saw you recently at Tourette's Without Regrets, and you copped a fucking whooping
Oh, I got whooped. Yeah, I was in a dirty haiku battle, and I just
by a girl.
yeah. Well, she looks so sweet and innocent, and then she comes out and she just talks shit.
Claire O'Kane, we should have got her on the show. She won.
Yeah,
Give her
America-
2 points for her, right?
she got a golden cock trophy too. I wanted that trophy.
So you're the kind of guy gets like women just kind of walk all over you, or you?
No, I just got whooped in this battle. I'd say I'm pretty good with the ladies.
You are?
He's got a
Well,
girlfriend.
then you should give Mark some pointers.
Give me some pointers, because it's like, for me, it's like all I get are the leftover trannies.
Mark's mother's staying with him, and he's not.
God.
Are we talking about this or?
Go for it. She's staying
We
with
are
my
now.
brother.
She's not happy.
My mother is like your quintessential. She's a Jewish mother, and she believes that if you don't create a household with nice kitchen tile and nice pretty children doing what you're supposed to do with Norman Rockwell paintings, if you don't do that, then you're a piece of shit.
And Mark dresses as a woman, so
Oh yeah.
So it's just a bunch of shoveling snow, and you need nice tiles growing up.
Yeah,
It sounds like she's a Puritan.
You should just say to your mother, "I am like a Norman Rockwell picture. I'm just like the woman."
Yeah,
Exactly. I'm
She
the
goes,
chick.
all you do is hanging out with all those gay people. I said, at least I'm having fun. At least I'm not talking about kitchen tile and mowing my lawn.
When,
you know,
when your mother hears this podcast, she's going to be saying the same thing about you, Homegrown.
No, I say this to my mom all the time too. I'm like, I don't want to do what you do.
Is your mother from are you a San Francisco native? Or?
I was born in San Francisco and I grew up on the peninsula.
What's that mean?
Is that a yes or a no?
Like,
Andrew, have you ever been
I don't
to the
know.
peninsula?
Yes, maybe.
I know what
kind
a
of.
peninsula is, but I don't know what the fuck the peninsula of San Francisco is.
That's
We're
where
on
the
it.
airport is.
Oh, really? So you're sort of like a suburban
Menlo
San
Park,
Francisco
yeah.
person. It's a little bit dangerous in the city. You wouldn't have made it.
Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe would have found a strayed knife to my organs.
Luke Lockfeld grew up in the
Yeah, he did.
the city, so that's who you hang out. You hang out with the gangbangers now.
I wouldn't say he's a gangbanger. He's more of a teenager, but
What is a gangbanger exactly?
I don't know. I wouldn't know. Where am I from? I'm not from the peninsula. I'm from fucking a
Down
place-
no,
from
because
Perth.
the peninsula is full of gangbangers.
Is it?
I don't know.
Is that where that?
I've gone off track here.
Okay, so,
So
your
to-
comedy. What is your unique brand of comedy?
I get high and I talk on stage.
About being high? Or
I don't
you-
know. Whatever comes into my brain, really.
Well, do they call you Homegrown?
I mean, who's they?
Well, I thought you had a joke where.
Oh yeah, I had a joke when I lived with my parents. I said they call me homegrown because I still live with my parents.
What do you think?
You live with your parents now?
No, I live with these 12 comedians now.
Oh.
I think.
I
If,
thought one of your,
my
I thought your,
parents
sorry, I
lived
thought your
there,
parents
too.
lived there.
I think if you're 30 years old and you still live with your parents should be able to still have an abortion. Like from the age of
That's a
zero.
good one.
From 0 to 30, you're safe, but once you turn 30, abortion's back on the table. You know
But it's
what
got to be. I mean, it can't just be like just killing the kid. Like they got to crawl back up there for you to kill him.
Oh, you're such a smut peddler, dude. No one's crawling back in. We've just raised the bar, Mark.
Yeah, we got to go take that to a different level.
This is
I'm
why
just
he lost,
dumbfounded, man.
This is why he lost the haiku battle, because he can't get his mind out of the gutter, and that's why
It was dirty haiku.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I can't touche.
I'm hungover. I can't. I have no retort.
All right, so
I'm just priming up for this 420 weekend.
Exactly.
Guys, 420. 420.
It's
is
420 weekend, so
tomorrow.
everybody should out buying their weed,
and it's
getting the extra goo or whatever else you can get.
Dude, I can start smoking weed again now that this contract fell through. These
Totally.
fuckers
You
totally.
could- you
they
could-
offered me a job and then they fucking rescinded it like the day before.
Are we
Those
allowed-
bastards.
Can we
Did
make-
you have to take a drug test?
Well, they implied that I might have to take a drug test. I was kind of hoping that it's one of these things where I would only have to take a drug test if I started like whacking people and peeing on the floor and like just being an asshole. You know, that's what I was kind of hoping.
Exactly. Showing up and like, hey, my first day at work. Psst.
yeah, exactly.
When you say whacking people, what does that
Like
mean?
slapping their faces, killing. You mean killing them?
I thought no.
You thought like whacking off because you're Australian.
you're just giving hand jobs in the office, and they're like, "Hey, man,
We're just going to call you Reach Around.
I want a blood sample."
Want a semen sample?
Reach Around.
There we go.
Yeah.
So tell me, what was your very first comedy gig ever?
First comedy gig ever. I was in Los Angeles. Just did an open mic. A friend of mine convinced me to do comedy, but shortly thereafter, I did a gig in Brisbane, California.
There
If
you
you've
go.
never been, I'd encourage you to not go.
Yeah, it's on the peninsula, by the way.
It's also on the peninsula, a little closer.
Spelled Penis. Is penis in the word
Penis.
Penen. So if
Isn't
you
it
take
double
out,
N?
if you get
Well,
rid
if you
of the second
rearrange the
N,
letters, sure.
It's two N's,
Yeah.
for peninsula.
But okay, so we're at the we were scouting out venues to do a show at, and we go in and it's some like biker's 50th birthday or something.
Awesome.
Yeah, and it was me and David Bory.
Who
and,
we know.
Yeah, and brand new to stand up, both of us, and we go in, and this guy is peeing in a bathroom. He's wasted, and he's like, "Who are you?" And we're like, "Oh, we're comedians." And he barges out and makes these 150 people stop listening to music, and they put us on.
Really?
Yeah, we each did about a minute, and then someone came up and they're like, "They want you to stop," and they took the microphone away.
So I think you should always put. I think you should. What's the word? Qualify that with like aspiring. I always like you see these open like people brand new to comedy in San Francisco get on stage for like the first time and it'll be all like, well, as a comedian, I think this, and this. It's like, motherfucker, as an aspiring comedian, no one gives a shit what you think.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
That's true. The people who always do the most like lecturing outside of how it's done are usually the newest people.
It's really scary. I saw someone.
Or just that dude that's been around for years and years and years and never gone anywhere. I'm like, dude, I'm not taking you anywhere.
Everyone's so scared of that guy. Of becoming
You
that
just keep
guy.
becoming that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just being out there bragging about everything. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, there's one guy at school. I remember when I was in grad school, you'd sit in his office trying to find a job. Well, one guy got lapped, meaning that he was finding a job, but he was from the last year.
Oh no!
You know, and that was like he was like everybody's afraid of getting lapped. You know, where you're still looking for a job a year later after graduating. It's pretty embarrassing.
Ooh.
You got to put a person like that to sleep.
I've been doing this open mic for 10 years.
So, what would you say were like the most interesting comedy spots right now in San Francisco? Where would you go to? I mean, if somebody was asking you, where should I go to see good comedy?
To watch a show as an audience member?
Exactly.
I would go to the Cynic Cave on weekends at Lost Weekend Video. It's really cool. It's a movie theater underground.
Really? Where's that at?
It's like 21st and Valencia, I think.
Yeah, it's on Valencia. I'm not sure the cross street.
But
it's actually in a video store. But don't get thrown because they have a semi-stage.
You go inside and you're like, oh, here's the show.
Yeah.
Because there's theater seating in the store when you first walk in. But if you go behind the counter,
I think I've been to that place when it was an art installation one time.
I think it might have been a dungeon originally. I think it might have been a little bit fucking slap and tickle.
There you go.
I can see that.
It is. It's definitely behind. Like it's like a scene out of Pulp Fiction. You know, you just go down this dark tunnel behind the counter, and that's suddenly all these people are there.
You
That
just gave
sounds
me
awesome.
an idea for a show where they have people come in and get like chained up and whipped a little bit while they're telling their jokes.
I'm glad no one's got a sensor on my penis right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can see
What
it
would it
bump-
be telling us?
You can see it bulging up
it
over
would
here.
be, it would be like this guy's definitely homophobic because
He's
got a
copping a
boner.
big Woody. He's copping a big Woody.
He's got a semi-erection. All right,
Okay, ladies.
Any further questions? Because we've got to go to a PSA.
No, I think.
So what else? I mean, do you have anything else on the on the horizon coming up besides Saturday night?
Well, I'd say to find out really about anything else, just go to sylvanproductions.com. That's SYLVAN, like the Learning Center.
You know what I was thinking? Remember that time you guys got Hannibal Buress to come down to Oakland?
Yeah, that's fun.
That was one of the best things I think I've ever seen. So yeah, Sylvan, definitely check him out.
Yeah, we put on a bunch of free and cheap shows around, and there's always
And so the
stuff.
best way for people to keep up with what's going on with you would be Sylvan Productions.
It would be Sylvan Productions, either the website or just look us up on Facebook. Sylvan
The
Productions.
Facebook's always good too.
And
So-
tomorrow night, you want to tell people one more time?
Yeah, Dirty Trick Saloon in the Richmond at 408 Clement Street at 9 p.m. There's a free show called Get Yucked Up, and you should totally come to that.
What bus line is that near?
Take the 38.
There you go, girls.
Get off at 5th and Geary.
All right, that's awesome. All right, thank you very much for joining us, Andrew Holmgren.
Does it cost anything?
No, it's free.
Free. There you go.
Man.
$2 on a bus.
And it's easily worth...
makes the comedy even better. Yeah.
Or at that time, free. You get in
Yeah.
the back door.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Always in the back door. All right.
Okay, let's learn something with a PSA.
PSA, this one's disaster preparedness.
Ah,
All right, cool.
disasters. They happen every day.